The next part of the test involves moving Darth. So let's just write a method called move Darth. And what we want to do here is read the gamepad, and we're using the left thumbstick. So if we've already read the gamepad, we did that in update game state. So if thumbsticks left x is less than 0, then I want to move Darth 1 pixel to the left. So Darth position. Okay. And if gamepad thumbsticks left x is greater than 0, then Darth position x plus plus, move to the right one. And if gamepad thumbsticks right not right, that's not what I changed. I changed the x to y is less than 0, then that means I am pulling it down on the gamepad. So I want to move down on the screen, which means I have to add to it. So to y position. Okay, and last one is if gamepad thumbsticks left y is greater than 0, then Darth position is supposed to go up, and that's a minus on the XNA coordinate system. Then we have to take care of rotation, and that's X is to rotate one direction and B to rotate the other. Buttons X is I messed that up. Gamepad buttons.x equals pressed. And on this, I don't really care about the transition. Just anytime it's down, I'm going to be changing rotation. Darth rotation plus equals 0.01f. And if gamepad buttons b is pressed, then Darth rotation plus equal or minus equals. Make sure you put the F on the end. And I just double checked and I got these backwards, so there should be a minus to rotate to the left and there should be a plus to rotate to the right. And I also want to check to make sure that Darth does not go off the top of the screen. And if I think we're just using the screen here. Let me check. Yeah, we're using the screen variable. So if gamepad not gamepad, if Darth y position y is less than or equal to screen top, then Darth position y equals screen top. That's the lowest we'll ever let it get. And if on the other end Darth position y is greater than or equal to screen bottom, then Darth position y is equal to screen bottom. Okay, and that will keep him from going off the bottom, because but half of him will disappear, because if you go back up here and look at the origin thing, his actual rectangle is 100 by 100 and the origin is going to be 50-50. So we're stopping him from going off the top, but we're stopping his middle from going off the top. And I got an extra parenthesis here, I guess, that I shouldn't have. That's what that red wavy line is for. And then down here, same way. The bottom half will disappear, but he will stop when he gets to the bottom. Okay. And then we've got to do some things on the left side and the right side. So let's check to see if Darth.position.x is less than or equal to screen.left. Then I'm supposed to do something here. And if Darth.position.x is greater than or equal to screen.right, then there's some other things I want to do. And I need to go look those up. Okay, if he goes off the left side, what we want to do is we want to play the ta-da sound. So sound, whoops, ta-da, sound effect instance dot play. But before we do that, we want to set the volume equal to full volume, and we want sound effect instance dot pitch to be an octave lower, which would be -1. Okay, I didn't get pitch. Okay. And we want to play out of the left speaker only. And that would be the pan value, and -1 is all the way to the left. Okay, now we want to play it. Okay. Now on the other side, if he bumps into the right side, we need to set some other values. And the values we want on the right side are, the volume is going to be the same. Let's do a little copy and paste in here, so I have to type this all over again. And I think I want the pitch to be an octave higher, I think it said, and I want it to come out of the right speaker, so my pan value is 1. Okay, and the last thing we have to do, maybe this should be in a method by itself because it really doesn't have anything to do with Darth, but I'm going to leave it here for now anyway. If the gamepad dot triggers dot left is greater than 0, we want to set loop visible, false. And if gamepad dot triggers dot right is greater than 0, then we want loop visible equals true. Okay. So we're going to use the triggers to decide whether loop is going to be visible or not.